I am the last professor, the executive director of Writing on the Wall. And today I want to talk about a holiday that nobody really celebrates because we don't know anything about it. And I mean, it is the seventh day of Passover. People all over Israel will be celebrating. But strangely, we don't really understand it because, well, the night of the seder, even though we call the whole period of Pesach Chag HaCherut, of freedom, that first night, what we find out is that we're not completely unredeemable. And I think that that's the first step towards true freedom, to know that there's somebody who's got your back, obviously God. God understands that as low as we've sunk, we're still redeemable. On the seventh day, it's kind of, now that you're redeemable, act like it. The story is, of course, that the people of Israel are trapped between the chariots of Pharaoh and the sea. And Nachshon, he is the first one, the sages say, who goes into the water. The water goes up to his nose, and then it splits. On the one hand, a children's story. On the other hand, it is really the story that every Jew is facing, every place in the world, and especially in Israel today. I think that's one thing that we still know we are redeemable. But the hard thing is when everything is working against us, when anti-Semitism is at a toxic height in the world, where the world hates us, where many of us are spending hours and hours in bomb shelters day after day after day after day. And we look and we sometimes know what will be next. And yet, freedom is not just a noun. Freedom is a verb. Freedom is an activity. And that's what the people of Israel, that's what we choose. And that's why we always survive. We always survive because we know that Cherut is not only knowing first, we are redeemable, and that's a relief, but it's also taking that freedom and acting on it, choosing. The seventh day of Passover is really the real holiday of freedom, the holiday of choice. Chag Sameach. I'm Bill Kolbrenner. If you like this, pass it on to somebody before Passover is over and subscribe. Chag Sameach.